Hey, what's up, y'all? What's good? What's poppin'? And what's gully? And welcome. You are now tuned into the Social Night Owl podcast, the podcast at night, brought to you by Owl Entertainment LLC.com. When you go to the website, don't forget the LLC.com. So what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I'm munching on today real quick. What she got in her mouth? They're probably nasty. They got like the Butterfinger. They have like Butterfinger flavor. They have what is it? Oreos, and then the M&Ms. I think there's more of these. I do have the Oreos. Y'all, I hope y'all caught the lunar eclipse. I hope y'all caught the lunar eclipse this morning. Around like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time or whatever. Freaking dope. Yeah, so it says it was the longest lunar eclipse in 580 years. I was waiting all freaking week for this to happen. Very bright, very gorgeous. So yeah, you guys, yeah. Yeah, man, me being a darn night owl, I really appreciated the blood moon. I did. BBLs. All right, so apparently everyone is reversing the BBL. They're getting more natural bodies. Whatever. So they're taking out their implants. They're resculpting. I'm just like, a lot of females did jack their bodies up with these BBLs. They did. I thought that you were able to some part of one fat in your body or whatever, you could put it in your butt or in your thighs or something to make it more jiggly and more natural. I didn't see nothing wrong with that, but I didn't know people were still doing implants. Like, okay. The problem with the implants is why? The problem with the implants to me is, okay, so I am a housewife watcher. I watch Atlanta. I watch all the housewives. Miss America or USA or whatever. She had a scene to where she was upside down on one of those swingy thingies. You can see the implants. Like they were like turned upside down. That is not... That is, ugh. And I can kind of see why, like, some girls would want to reverse it because, let's scratch this. I thought once you get it, that's it. You can't fix it. Because I always was like, why are they getting them bigger? Like, why is it growing? Weird. I thought that you couldn't reverse it. I thought it was like tying your tubes. Like once you tie them, that's it. Like once you put them things in, I know the implants you can remove, but once you're gonna have a saggy butt, no? Unless you get skin enhancement. What is happening? If you're able to fix the BBL, if you got like a horrible body job, why can't you fix it? Do you not have the money to go back in there to fix it? You know, or did you walk out thinking you look the bomb? Like, bro, ew. I don't know. It scrunched up my face the whole time I was watching these clips. One of the girls, Kitty, she tweeted that she regretted getting her BBL and that she looked so natural and so slim back then, and a lot of dudes liked fluffy girls, but I feel like they're reversing the BBLs because you don't feel natural, you know? You look the way you feel. The way you feel is how you look. I am trying to make that make sense. Like, you're not squishy. Like a lot of the dudes like squishy. I remember, okay, so watching these housewives and these shows that started in the 90s, I remember like guys were like saying like they like the female because she's so firm. Oh my gosh. No, dudes like fluffy girls now. Fluffy. Yeah, so yeah, they're trying to reverse these BBLs. And body modification, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm not bashing body modification whatsoever. Just know what you want, you know? I had my cheeks pierced. I had a dermal, my nose. I had other piercings. But because of me going to the hospital, I had to remove them because I had to get a scan. And I had to go into that thing. Can I tell you guys too? Like, oh, side note on these BBL, like going into that, the MRI, that's the MRI. Am I saying these? Like the CAT scan. It put my anxiety was to the roof. That is one place that I don't want to enter in again. It was worse than a tight. I'm not claustrophobic neither. That's why I didn't understand why was I freaking out in my head. It was probably the noise or whatever, just being in an unfamiliar place, but I hated it. I hated every bit of it. But yeah, so I love my piercings, you know, I love them. And I wish they closed immediately. And I had these piercings for like 2 years, like 2-3 years. They closed immediately. Oh, so sad. So sad. So yeah, I was even talking to one of the chicks that I go to a normal gas station that I go to, and she was just like, she had the tip of her tongue pierced. She had to take it out because she cracked the tooth. So just when you get these piercings, I wasn't allowed to get my dimples pierced. I wasn't. My piercer was so upset with me when I came in and my cheeks was pierced. She was like, dude, you can't do that. Apparently, if you have dimples, you cannot get those in your face. And people won't do it, or they charge you an arm and a leg to get it done, because that is one of many, but one of the worst places to pierce. Because if you puncture one of your muscles or the nerve, you won't be able to smile anymore. You can go like face limp if you get your cheeks pierced, and you're not supposed to, if they hit a wrong nerve. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, that's what any piercing really, but that is a serious piercing. It was so serious that she wanted to do my dermal again before she touched my face. But yeah, I said when I turned 35, I was gonna take all my piercings out. I'm not there yet, but I had to take them out early. It's cool though. Just the memories of having them is cool. Is fine. It's fine. I miss them so much. But yeah, fun facts, you guys. If you have dimples, you cannot get your cheeks pierced. Whatever you're trying to do with body modification, just make sure that's what you want. Even though it's probably what you want at the time, just think of years ahead. And how I make a decision is basically how we evolved from what we used to do in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 70s, in the 60s, you know what I'm saying? Like, see how the timeline changed. People thought it was crazy if you didn't get rid of your butt when you worked out back then, but now it's like, if I work out, am I gonna lose my butt? You know what I'm saying? So just try to see how the times changed, you know? Because just because it was, you know, dope and awesome today, that trend is gonna be gone. I think what's here to stay is skinny jeans. And I'm telling you now, I refuse to go back to bell bottoms. That's not happening. I hated that era. Bell bottoms was the worst for me. I wasn't a jean girl. I had to make myself love shorts because I couldn't fit any jeans. I was too tall. And I'm hippie, so it was like I couldn't find any jeans for my curves. And then when apple bottom jeans. I didn't wear them boots with the fur. I had probably one pair, and my auntie gave me those. But when apple bottoms came out, then yeah, I started wearing my pants. But they were always bell bottoms. I never owned a pair. Was there skinny like apple bottoms? Somebody help me out with that. But yeah, so I'm not going back to the flares. I'm not going back to bell bottoms. I am not. Skinny jeans and tights and shorts is all I'm wearing in this life. Oh, skirts, dresses is all I'm wearing. Half up, half down. If it's a half up, half down, then, you know, no, I'm still not going to give the bell bottoms any kind of pleasure. It's just popcorn with chocolate. That's it. So yeah, for a decision like a BBL, make sure that's what you want. I never understood why they would get them extra large, extra, triple X, quadruple X large. Probably for a reason. They're probably making good money off of it. Oh well, if you like it, I love it, I guess. On the next note, something very disturbing. So y'all know trafficking is real. Everyone knows. And for those people who don't believe that trafficking is real, y'all stupid. Stupid. Trafficking is very real. Hey, how are you? I've seen a couple of videos here in Greensboro, North Carolina, of females showing like it actually almost happening. Pamela Z, one of her coworkers' wife, experienced the same thing. With her story was she was coming out of the grocery store, heading to her car. It was kind of dark. Heading to her car, and she looked at her car to see her door handle was zip tied. But that's not the first thing. That's the first thing they said, was the door handle was zip tied. She seen the zip tie on the door handle. So the door handle goes up. It's not a latch. I don't know. It's not one of those. You have to, like a spider can nudge under there. It goes up. So when they put the zip tie in it, you're not able to close your door. It's open. So when you close your door, it's just going to glide right back open, right? But that's not the first. That's the first thing that was said. The second thing that was said was, sorry, they're really antsy because I think there's people walking past their window. They have their own window. The second thing that was said was her back doors was open. Shouldn't that have been the first thing? You noticed the zip tie before you noticed your back doors were open? That's weird. So she proceeded to the car. Why are you still going to your vehicle? Hello? You turn around and you go back to the store. Call 911. She goes to the car and one of the guys was under the car and grabs her foot, her legs, her ankles or whatever. And then another guy comes up behind her and like bear hugs her. She was squirming, and she said that she heard someone yelling from the other side of the lot. The guys let go. The one rolled out from under the car, and they ran. I don't even know my Glocky. Let me tell you. So I have this thing. This is called a monkey ball, and I keep it on my keychain. It's on my keychain. I actually can get into the club with this because it looks like a regular decoration. It's a metal ball on the tip, and it's braided, and then you have a hook. It's light. I mean, it has some weight to it. You, with the right force, you can knock somebody out with this. So I keep my monkey ball on my keychain. I keep my blade on me. Yeah, I ain't gonna know what that is. But I keep my blade on me at all times. And
I don't leave without my Glocky. I don't leave without my Glocky.
y'all, get some protection, dude. Get some protection. Okay, Uber. I encountered several cases to where I had to drive off on a nigga. Females and males. There was a TikTok going around with a dude. He was pretty buff. He was handsome. He was buff. And he was coming out from the club, going to his car. He heard footsteps behind him. He then proceeded to his car and woke up in the hospital. He was kidnapped. He was gone for like a couple of days. He was kidnapped. And look, I remember freaking high school, and we would come home because of me being raised in Florida. I am aware of my surroundings, because you walking in Florida, you're gonna get attacked from a hawk, you're gonna get attacked from an owl, you're gonna snakes, the raccoons sometimes charge at you, and you have to be careful not to step in anybody's nest. I am aware of my surroundings, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I used to in high school, I used to like always look back. Like, I always look back behind my shoulders. If I'm hearing something, I'm staring, looking like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Be aware of your surroundings, guys. Don't just walk out your house. That's one. Don't just walk out your house. So I was always told to, I know to pray before I leave the house. Especially I got my two boys with me. Y'all, please don't walk out here late at night thinking like you Gucci. You know what I'm saying? No. I strongly encourage that everyone has protection on them. Especially, I encourage females when you're going out, or if you are working late, keep protection on you. Some form of protection. They were saying was too, they had pictures of a whole bunch of car seats. Now I remember you do, when you see that, you start remembering. I'm telling you now, as I'm telling you, you do remember the car seats on the side of the road. And I always wondered, like, is there a baby in there? Like, every time I see a garbage bag side of the road, for some reason, my brain thinks that is a dead body in there. The car seats, bro, that's one of the signs that there's a predator on the other side. They had a girl. Oh yeah. They had a girl go and like she'll be on the side of the road, and you'll pull over to try to help her if it was a female. And then she'd be like, yeah, I'm coming, I just got something out my car. Can you help me with this? The other girl goes, and they push her or throw her into the car. Ooh, especially Ubering is, I'm telling y'all, this stuff out here is real, and it's sad. It's so sad. The cheese, if you have a slice of cheese on your car, don't approach your vehicle. If you see, I'm walking to my car and I'm looking around my car, making sure that there's nothing on it or whatever, or if anything looks out of place. I'm telling you. Child, it's just crazy out here. It is crazy out here. more stupider news. I just want to hit this real quick. So, as everyone knows, everyone knows what's going on with DaBaby and whatever that heifer name is, right? And also, who's in the mix right now is Faith Evans and Stevie J. Apparently, I think I'm the only one who didn't know they were married. But in this toxic relationship with Faith Evans and Stevie J, toxic. Stevie J comes through, right? In the house, causing a scene, this, that, and the third, while Faith is sleeping or whatever, and accusing her of sleeping with multiple men.
No. God damn. We live. It's cool. We live. They see it. I hate you. Please leave me alone. Please, I hate you. We live. I hate you. It's cool. We live. It's cool. Shit. Too. I ain't going nowhere. Too. I hate you too. Good. We in the business. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You is only in my own house, bitch. You bitch. You bitch. You in my house. You. I heard you. So you happy about it?
Listen to that. Multiple men. And Stevie, what's her name? Jocelyn. She was like, she put it in Stevie's head that Faith was sleeping with multiple younger men. Toxic. Apparently they're supposed to get a divorce and they're still together. Toxic. Toxic. Ugh. DaBaby and that heifer. So to wrap all this up, well, not to wrap up, but to put all this together in like a couple of minutes. Basically, DaBaby got bored and he was ready to move on to another chick. Heifer got comfortable. She left her home to come to Charlotte like an idiot. And knowing that he is still messing with his baby mother, the first one. He's still messing with his baby moms. And he has a lot of female company.
Right is never going to be right. And when someone's not ready for something.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Openly admitted that she is the side chick. Altogether, toxic. She's still, like, she looks so stupid on camera. She looks so retarded, so dumb. And a lot of people was like, telling like DaBaby ain't ass, DaBaby ain't ish, DaBaby ain't this, he ain't that. First of all, she's stupid. Yeah, she's the stupid one for leaving her home to live with a dude that you know his history. I cannot stand a female who swear up and down that she can change a nigga. Like, bro, really? Really? You can't. Once a nigga, always a nigga. When he does this, he's gonna forever do that. Okay? Unless he himself wants the change. You can't change no dude. I'm sorry. I know a girl, she freaking was in a relationship so a long freaking time, not knowing that the dude married the side chick. And that was her. Because he was still with his main chick. You know what I'm saying? He married and she was still a side chick. Even being married to him, she was still the side chick. He was still with the main chick. Come on now. Listen, I understand that you can't possibly know once you get into a relationship. You can't possibly know how this guy is. But, you know, that's the purpose of dating. You know what I'm saying? Not to be fully committed or get into a full relationship with this person off rip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there is people that once they connect, but you're not them. You have to think about it. Not everyone can live a fantasy, a fairy tale life. You can't. He was just like, so when are you, I feel like, why are you moving your stuff in? Like, why did you move your stuff in? So when are you leaving? When are you going back? She was charged for 2 acts of assault. She was charged. So I don't think he called the cops because he was shaking in his boots. Mind you, remember who DaBaby is. He fought a female and he shot somebody in Walmart. Self-defense. So remember who DaBaby is. But like I said, I don't think he was trying to kick her out that night. I just feel like it was time for her to go. You overstayed your welcome. Let me tell you, some females around here go about their business as if, you know, they the only one. No. You're just the one that's able to do this. And I need this done at this certain time. So now you did it. I'm satisfied. I might sound like a jerk, but you know, that's the world. That's how the world turns. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world turns. You can sit there and stay in La La Land for the rest of your life thinking like everything's going to be peaches and roses as you wake up in the morning. But the girl that I know woke up in the morning and she was told to get out when she was married. I'm just saying. Don't be salty when he feel like changing his mind. You should have had a backup plan. Don't be salty if you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Weird. It's just really wild. Yeah, he was still messing with DaBaby was still messing with his first baby moms. Like, and then I think so she got upset. She said that something about a plan B. So something about a plan B, right? She complains about she ordered a plan B and he got upset because she ordered it because he was trying to trap her again to have another baby. That's what she says. Stupid. It was her choice to leave LA to move with him in Charlotte. Now, just like with Stevie J and a lot of these celebrities, when it start getting quiet, they start losing money. So, mind you, DaBaby was supposed to be on tour coming up. He needs something to pump it up. He needs something to say, oh, DaBaby. New coming artists don't understand that. They get with these older ones and wonder why you flipping out on me? What you mean why I'm flipping out on you? We gotta be in the press. I need some more money. How could she possibly know? Because he dogged his baby mama, the first baby mama, out on social media. Dogged her out. You seen that video. So, oh yeah, and then sending the first baby mama text messages and in her DMs like he chose her, trying to taunt her, tease her. And the baby mama's basically saying like, that don't faze me, bro. That don't faze me. I know who you're sleeping with. I know this guy. I'm sleeping with him. That's why I say F a relationship altogether. Either you gonna dog him out or she gonna dog you out. Ladies, if you single, it's not worth the headache. Don't be chasing these niggas. Don't chase these dudes. Stop it. You look stupid. Hilarious though. I can't tell you how stupid she looks. He has you on. You're on live in a home that nobody wants you in. Nobody wants you in here, and you're still trying to prove your point of why you need to stay. This is not your house. Why did you leave your home? Put this together. Why did you leave something that was yours to move in with this stranger? Just because you have a baby with a nigga don't mean he's going to stay. my guy. Y'all stop doing that. Y'all open your legs, have these babies, thinking that this dude gonna stay, and get mad because the next hot tail walk past him and he's like, she don't got no kids, so. Basically, ladies, y'all, and gentlemen, y'all stronger than that. Like, y'all legit stronger than that. Be on y'all ones and twos. Be on your feet. Hold down it on your own. You understand? She did tweet how she a yellow bone and this, that, and the third, thinking that she can change a dude. She can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. You look stupid. And because she got some fame, she was trying to put herself over his first baby moms. But that's going to be first baby moms right there. Some dudes like that. Some dudes will still go back to their first baby moms. Some dudes. I'm going to put it like that. And leave it there. Because this baby mama, you got me messed up. You think you can change some dude, you just because you light skinned and you famous, you thought stupid. I didn't know. Heifer, you keep look. And then he gonna whisper in your ear and be like, so when you coming back over to Charlotte? So apparently her family was called racist because they didn't want that relationship to happen. They didn't want anything to do with the baby, with the child. I keep doing this. They didn't want nothing to do with the infant, with the child. They didn't want nothing to do with the child because the child was dark. Apparently. She was just going on Instagram, going on social media, crying, looking stupid. And I'm gonna keep calling her stupid because she's stupid. I'm sorry, she's stupid. And anybody that follows after her is stupid too. And that's what these young girls look at. They look at, because you got this, you got money, not knowing your mental stage is not right. After all of this, she might fall in a deep depression and start hooking up with no good dudes who are gonna either beat on her or something more tragic than that. All I'm saying is, y'all guard your hearts. Don't fall for these dudes. And be about your business. Anyways, I'm out here. Thank you guys so much for listening. Tune in for more. I'm trying to get these spooky scaries on here for y'all. Trying to get it on here for y'all. These spooky scary stories. Right. But you guys are awesome. Dream big, live strong, and keep him the head of your life. Bye. Have y'all downloaded Patreon yet? If so, how come you guys haven't subscribed? Go ahead to your search bar on Patreon. NOELLC. That's NOELLC. Go ahead and subscribe to Owl Entertainment LLC. Subscribe to one of our 3 tiers. All donations, all monthly subscriptions go straight to the build of our very own drift track, The Smoke Factory. Speed, scream, and smoke, all driving sideways here in North Carolina. Fun, culture, and adventure. Hit us up. Subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for listening, tuning in. You guys are awesome.
Do not forget the LLC.